time somebody got into my account, because for years I've been reading it in the news. You know, read as news, read as news super headlines. This amount of money, government, that one investment. I mean, something should hit my account now. God, help me. Terminated development companies gas sector investment hits 450 million US dollars. It's good, to see that the oil and gas sector is getting much needed investment. Even CNG, we had in the news yesterday, secures 88,000 cubic meter VLGC contract. Federal government hails investment drive. Jim Ovia admitted to freedom of the City of London. All right, I want to read more on that so you understand it. Page 8 of today's Vanguard. Nigeria, others face uncertain economic outlook. Yemi Kale, that's the former statistician general of the Federation. Nigeria, others face uncertain economic outlook. Pages 10 and 11 of today's Vanguard. Afrexim Bank has taken the rest of the paper. I think it happened yesterday as well. We'll go into details as time permits. The front page of today's Nation newspaper. The Nation has the following stories. Nenadi, NLC, Apapa battle for grip of LP with Abure. Nenadi, NLC, Apapa battle for grip of LP with Abure. Now, most papers are talking about Nenadi, OT, and Obi on one part, Abure on the other, and Apapa now coming up. But I asked the question at 6 o'clock hour, keep your eye on NLC. Keep your eye on NLC. Edo seeks intra-Africa trade to survive tariff regimes. It's a very good one. Very good one. Edo seeks intra-Africa trade to survive tariff regimes. NGX Group approves 4.4 billion naira dividends for shareholders. Ovia admitted to freedom of City of London. What does that mean? Page 29, you find out more in today's The Nation. Return of Naira for crude. Return of Naira for crude deal raises stable petrol price hope. Stable. All right. What does stable mean? Policy now permanent for energy security and to reliance on forex in domestic market. Who told you these guys don't listen? Who told you they don't listen? 28,000 barrels per day oil terminal shut by protesters. Row over redrawing. Draw. They redrew it. Not withdraw. Redraw. Row over redrawing of wards in Warri deepens. Oh, wow. So we're going to have a state of emergency in Warri or in Delta State. They got to be careful because you never can tell. This is what the paper says. In The Nation, front page and then page 2. Protests over proposed redelineation ward. It should be of wards. By the Independent National Electoral Commission across multiple communities escalated yesterday in Warri Delta State. Now, this is a story to keep your eye on. Apart from, it's they are shutting down pipeline instead of emergency. The redelineation is a big issue. It's a big issue. Because it's going to determine where you vote, how votes are counted, and ultimately who wins an election. It means they're going to rearrange the wards, take some areas and place it the other way, and so on and so forth. Protests over the redelineation of wards by the Independent National Electoral Commission across multiple communities escalated yesterday in Warri Delta State. The protesters urged INEC to pull up the brakes on its proposal in the interest of equity and justice. What's going on? The wave of protests by aggrieved Ishakiri indigents culminated in the shutdown of a major oil facility in Ugborodo, Warri Southwest local government area of the state. The 28,000 barrel per day oil installation, formerly operated by Shell Petroleum Development Company and now managed by Renaissance Energy Africa Holdings, was shut down by the protesters. Villagers bearing placards with various inscriptions from Uborodo community, comprising men, women, and youth, assembled at the entrance of the facility. They denounced an alleged, quote, ethnic cleansing, unquote, agenda by the redelineation proposal of the electoral umpire. There's a lot going on there. Okay, Trump holds 90-day break on tariffs for Nigeria. Others raises China's tariff to 104%. You know, I watched a lot of commentators saying Trump is going to back down. Trump is going to back down. But maybe he's backing down a bit too soon, or this isn't actually a back down. The Daily Sun has the following stories on its front page. Fuel, hope rises for lower price as FG moves to renew Naira for crude policy. Show arrest storms force headquarters as asks IGP to vacate office. Kalu Uzodinma, Southeast Senate caucus mourn Diamond Bank founder Dozie, describe him as statesman. May so rest in peace. Amen. Lassa fever, Ondo Edo, Bauchi, top chart as confirmed cases hit 660 in 3 months. LP crisis, Abia governor leads party delegation to INEC to submit Supreme Court judgment on chairmanship. Obi Dati Ahmed Oti attend Usman-led caretaker committee NEC meeting. Don't forget, we talked about protests yesterday. We talked about the Labour Party's leaders shying away from protests. Well, one of them was on the street yesterday. So is a start. Which other one do we have? A census. Southeast Governors Forum to launch e-registration platform for Igbo globally. Okay, that's some proactiveness there. Temele Development Company's gas sector investment hits $450 million US, secures 88,000 cubic meter VLGC contract. FG hails investment drive. That's a good one. And final paper here. New Telegraph. Judicial reforms, how ex-CJN stopped answering my calls by Sage. He's still there. Judicial reforms, how ex-CJN stopped answering my calls by Sage. Remember when Sage was in the headlines almost every day when Buhari was president. Says his case has suffered 5 years adjournment at Apex Court. Underscores the importance of confidence in judiciary. The Oputa Esho days. I think that should be just described as Esho, if I'm not mistaken. FG, crude for Naira sale policy to continue, to be sustained for as long as it aligns with public interest. Talk about changing of personnel, and very quickly things just align. Reminds me of when Buhari used to travel on leave. Then he would transmit power to Oshibajo, and then things start working. They start working till he comes back. Oh my God. So they stop transmitting power. I think that's what the current president is doing. He doesn't want to transmit power when he's going on vacation. It's what some people are alleging. Adopt citizen-centered approach to governance. Buhari urges APC governors. Adopt citizen-centered approach to governance. Buhari urges APC governors. Because when he was there, that's what he did. Thanks, Tinubu, for renovating Kaduna residence. Okay, Tinubu renovated it. Electricity. Elumelu blames assigned government officials for sector's woes. Transcorp earns 94.1 billion naira PAT. Is that profit after tax? Pays 1 naira dividend per share. Falano, police have duty to contact families of suspects in detention. Says people suffer daily out of ignorance. This is where we are today. It's where we are today. It's unfortunate. Trump pauses tariffs on most nations for 90 days, raises China's to 125%. China, Canada retaliate as trade war escalates. It means that some of those Trump caps, those Make America Great Again caps, will cost more for his supporters, because they are mostly made in China, Vietnam, Bangladesh. Abure sacking. NLC moves to seize control of LP offices nationwide. Obi Oti Dati attend NEC meeting by Osman-led caretaker committee. Obi Oti Dati. Party will no longer be transit vehicle, says Obi, as party submits court judgment to INEC. Now, INEC can't say they don't have a copy yet. Now, what they'll say is they're studying it. We know our system now. They'll say they're studying it. Excess water intake can lead to death. Expert. What will we do again? Excess water intake can lead to death. It's what I saw the other day on Instagram. They say we shouldn't use dishwashing liquid to wash our dishes, that there's some chemical in it. I said, wait till we go do it again. CBN FG ends $6.83 billion balance of payment surplus. Remittance inflows up 8.9% to $20.93 billion. So, to what end? To what end is the question. It's big. To what end? What What difference does it make to the man on the street who's listening to me today? Eh? Only political will can end hunger in Africa, Jonathan. Oh, these former presidents. Eh? Only political will can end hunger in Africa. Okay. Despite my criticism, Senator Kalu remains best among Abia's lawmakers. Who is that? How cross-border trade can hurt, or trade hurts Nigeria's travel trade. 5 offshore firms under FG's watch. Final one from the paper. Plateau killings, IGP orders, assets, a tactical squad deployment as DIG operations proceeds to trouble state. This is the first time. So, yeah. Okay, let's go straight to the line. So please feel free to comment on any of the stories. If there's time, I'll read the details of a couple of them. And cannot wait to hear from you. 0201-277-0993. 0201-277-0993. It's a general line. And female listeners can call that number called a special number. 0201-465-7190. Good morning. Hello, are you there? All right, well, let's go. Please call back if you can. 99.3.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome.
My name is Dennis from VDC.
Welcome. Why are the calls dropping? Dennis, we lost your call right there. I don't know what happened. Just disappeared. It dropped. Oh, wow. What's going on? Dennis, please call back. Our female line is also available. 0201-277. No. 465-7190. 0201-465-7190. There's a message here earlier sent in by Ebebe, did I get it right, in the UK, who says it's a pity Nigerian army will continue to struggle in as much as they have Boko Haram sympathizers in the army. Who are those occupying sacked communities? Are they ghosts? That's a good question to ask. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Kofi Bartels.
Yeah, welcome. Who do we have?
My name is, I called yesterday doing morning calls. Should I call again? My name is Mrs. Glory Etienne.
Okay, well, this is Dailies today, about 2.
Yes.
I'll think about it, but go on. Let me think about it. Go on.
So I shouldn't say anything.
No, go. I said go on. I'm thinking about it.
Okay,
Go on.
The reason why I called is I heard what you read there, that they said we should excess water can cause death. And they told us dishes. Please, what should we drink?
I wonder.
So
Glory,
I'm asking the question.
Gloria is saying that.
They tell us when you wake up in the morning, first thing drink water, and then go with water about and all that one. Now they're telling us. Tomorrow they'll tell us, don't eat this, don't eat that, don't eat this. So please, what should we drink?
Gloria is saying, I like your question. I just like the way you put it. What should we drink? What should we? And they put expert. So the person or lady knows his or her own.
We should not wash our dishes with is it? I don't know the washing detergent they said.
Yeah.
Should we wash with ordinary water?
Oh, I don't know. You know that one I saw on IG. It's not in the papers. But the point I was trying to make was that what are we going to do again? What are we going to do? So I mean, that's the question you're asking too. What should we drink? Eh? Which one is excess water? But if the experts speak, we have to listen. Gloria is saying thank you very much. Appreciate
Thank you, Mr. Kofi.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
You too. Thank you. All right. I'm looking out for your comments on Facebook and also your comments on YouTube. Please feel free to comment and read it out as time permits. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels. This is Dennis calling back.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. Kofi, I want to talk about the labor crisis.
Yeah.
Kofi, you are a very smart and intelligent guy. So I know you know. In this party,
your call is breaking. You said I know what. Start from there.
Okay, Kofi.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the thing is this: there is a mole planted in this Labour Party by our president. I just want to be very clear. Don't worry, we know this thing.
Go on.
It's a so, and these guys, Labour Party, I just want them to put their house in order, because I think they are the only platform that the ordinary Nigerian is looking up to. So, and if they continue this way, my brother, that means 2027 is a walkway for just, the man will just have a free ride. The man did not win the election, he entered though. Don't forget, he did not win, he entered. So this one will just be a free way for him to just, so please, they should put their house in order. We are looking up to them. So, and they cannot continue like this now. This Abure man, I don't understand. The man looks so much like Nazi. And he's causing problem. He's causing problem everywhere. Why?
Right. Thank you.
Why?
Thank you very much.
A party they funded by themselves. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. I know those of you who is listening to me when I have one program on another station would agree that I actually predicted that all this will happen. All this will happen. See, the mistake, and I mean I don't claim to know it all. I don't know it all. I'll be the first person to say it. But there's certain things that Nigeria has taught you. After years of listening to these things, covering it and observing it and commenting on it, that you should be able to know when ABC will happen, because this is what it's been over the years. The only way for anybody who is opposing the president to get him, the only strategy is to go into APC. So all these CPC or is it CPC? Yeah. Buhari's party now, CPC. Bloc who are contemplating leaving APC actually are doing exactly what the president would be happy for them to do, so that he can have control. And it's a mistake if they leave APC, if CPC to go, and there's no way back for them. That's the end. That's the end. As far as I know. Because the only reason why PDP or Labour Party or any party, NMBs, will be going through any problems is because people went in there. So the likes of CPC, Bloc, and Co., if they really, really feel, or they know, or they desire to take over power, is to go inside APC. Go inside, wear a bulletproof suicide vest. Not literally. And then go there. And then the politics is, if you don't get it, I won't get it. That's the game they're playing. And I've observed it, I've studied it, and it's interesting to see. Because it happened in Rivers State. There was no election. The party didn't have one candidate. Can you imagine? A whole party, independently on its own. Court say you can't be part of an election. There are certain things you never expect to happen. You think it's impossible. They happen before your eyes. So these are people who don't believe in the impossible. They don't believe in impossible. That's it. You want to destroy what do you call it? You want to ensure that Labour Party you go in there. Abga, you go in there. All right. But note of caution, some of the people that you are supporting, some of the people that you support are actually moles, or you don't know. Yeah, some of the people you support, they actually what do I call it again? They're moles, but you don't know. You have those who are agent provocateurs, but you don't know. You actually have support, but they were sent. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
This is Pastor Ladukman speaking.
All right. Awesome.
Calling from Orele, Sarigo.
All right.
Kofi, the way the Rivers Sole Administrator, the people he's appointed, does he have their record, or he just did a random appointment? Anybody they just suggest to him, or he's doing a bidding Because I can't understand when the court says don't do this, and the man is going ahead to do what he's doing. Do we still uphold the rule of law in this country? Are we still following the rule of law? That is the question I'm asking this morning. Hi, Kofi.
It's a state of emergency, and during the state of emergency, all laws are suspended.
And
you can do whatever you want.
Whatever you like. Oh my God. Well, God will save this nation. Kofi, lastly, on this issue of insecurity, don't you think gradually we are sitting on the keg of gunpowder? Don't you think if a governor came out and said about how many states, how many villages are under control of these terrorists, what are we doing? What are we doing? May God save this nation, and we have a president who is just concerned about power, who is concerned about themselves.
But Pastor Ladipo,
yes.
I like, but it's interesting how you Pastor Ladipo, and Nigerians who think like you conveniently shift responsibility for fixing the nation to God. You conveniently. I'm coming, sir. Since you're a pastor,
okay.
James chapter 2, verse. Well, James chapter 2, somewhere there says that faith without works is dead. Faith without works is what? Is dead.
Is dead.
God will fix Nigeria. That's the faith you have. Who is going to work it out? You.
Thank you.
But
we are on our own as citizens. I can bet you we are working it out. I can tell you, Nigerians are working it out.
How?
Thank you.
How?
The way Nigerians are working it out is this. Most of us, when it comes to election, we troop out, we campaign, we do everything, we speak, but the powers that be, they are the one in charge.
When you say powers that be, and this is what the slave mentality the Nigerians have accepted.
No.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, let me land.
No.
So yeah, go ahead.
The powers that be, you are the power. You are the most powerful person in this equation, in this game. Which power are you talking about?
I'm talking about the power. You see,
there is no power that be greater than you. You are the power that be.
Thank you. Agreed. But do you know that the citizen does not have the power to choose the INEC chairman or the REC? The citizen does not have the power to choose the judge. So what about if the citizen have played their role and done all they have to do, and the INEC chairman and the judges choose to do what they want to do? Are you still going to blame the citizen? See, we can't shift the goalpost. The truth is this, that the powers that be that I'm talking about are those strong people in opposition.
There is no power that be there. You be the power. You are the power that be.
So, am I going to be the one to choose the INEC chairman?
They derive their power. Judge? They derive their power from you. They are holding the Commonwealth. Excuse me, sir. They are holding the Commonwealth in trust for you. They derive the power. They are there and they are powerful because you give them the power.
Are they accountable to us? The answer is no.
Because you don't want accountability. The day you want accountability, you'll get it.
We have been demanding for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. The powers that be where? You be the power. You be the King James English. It just rolls off our tongue. God will help us. It just rolls off. I hear people say it. It just rolls off the tongue so easily. James chapter 2 somewhere says that faith, believing God will do it for you, without works is dead. 99.3, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Kofi.
Yeah, welcome. Your name, location, and contribution.
Yeah, my name is Nati. I'm calling from Bejileki.
All right, welcome. Please go.
Yeah, I really commend your efforts. But I want to go straight to the point.
Yeah.
The idea of the former President Muhammadu Buhari, coming out to advise governors on what to do, to me, that is an act of mockery.
Okay.
He simply came out just to mock Nigerians. You understand? When he was there, what did he do? Nothing. He did not really. Now he's becoming an advisor. In a same country where justice seems to prevail, people like this cannot come out to say anything again because they should be behind bars by now. Then in Rivers State, what is actually played out there, to me, is more like a script being handed over to an administrator to play. How come very fast he is able to change the commissioners, appoint commissioners, and now he's appointing local government chairman? How did he get to know these people? That means a script has been handed over to him. I'm sorry for Rivers State too. I'm sorry. Okay, that's
right.
Just it.
Thank you very much for your time. All right. Some of you are just waking up. We gotta go. One of the greatest things that some of these people fear is when the people speak one language. Not literal language, but the people are of one mind. Nigerians are of one mind, because that can change everything. When Nigerians are of one language, of one mind, it's in the scripture. I'm using scripture because of Pastor Ladipo. It's in scripture. They were building a Tower of Babel, and the only time they were able to scatter everything and that progress was stopped was when the people started speaking different languages. All right? Everybody moved in one direction. You have the power. You have the power. You give the people the power. You do. You do. Anyway, let's go for news today. When we come back, we'll continue our conversation on the morning crossfire. Stay with us.
It's 8 o'clock. The news up. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.